All right, I think this song's done. Get it out of here. Get it out of here. All right. What up, y'all? How is everybody today? So it has been a while. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's been so incredibly long since the last time that I streamed. What did we even play? We played Elden Ring. I think it was last Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or Tuesday when we actually streamed? So it hasn't even been a week, but I swear to God, it feels like it's been that long. It feels like a month. But today, I don't even have a plan going into today. I just decided I wanted to stream right now. Everything that I need to get done is done, and I wanted to stream for you guys. And I don't know what I want to play. I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2 over the last week. Since Tuesday, I found out that the Tusk of the Boar grenade launcher, which I will actually show you guys. Listen, I never played Destiny 2 PvP ever. And I played so much Destiny 2 PvP that I became good at it over the course of the week. I wouldn't, maybe not, maybe good is a strong word. Decent. I became decent at it. But I played a whole lot of it. And I'll actually bring this over so you guys can see. This is my dim. This is my dim right here. If you guys don't know what the dim is, the dim's absolutely amazing. If you guys don't use the dim and you play Destiny, you're doing it wrong. Do it right. Do better. So here, I'll bring this over right here. And the newest weapon in the Destiny 2 world is this right here, the Tusk of the Boar. Tusk of the Boar grenade launcher. It's a wave frame grenade launcher. And this came out along with Iron Banner. So Iron Banner became active Tuesday, I believe Tuesday afternoon. I didn't play it at all Tuesday. Wednesday, I didn't play it. And I think Thursday, I had gotten wind that, oh my God, the Tusk of the Boar was available. And this was one of the guns that I actually, well, grenade launchers, that I had my eye on coming into this season. I was like, you know what? I think I want to try and grind and maybe get a couple of rolls. So my plan was, I'm just going to jump on. I'm going to get a couple of rolls of this. I'll see if I can't get the God roll. The God roll that I wanted to get was Envious Assassin and Chain Reaction, which is as close as you can get to the Forbearance grenade launcher that is out right now, that has been out and probably been maybe the best PvE weapon of all time in Destiny. Like it's a very, very good weapon. I don't actually have a Forbearance, but as of Tuesday, this upcoming Tuesday, everybody should be able to earn the Forbearance in game, which is pretty dope. But this is supposed to be right up there along with it. Now, it doesn't have Ambitious Assassin in the first slot. Instead, this one has Envious Assassin. So Ambitious Assassin, or wait, no, the other one. Envious Assassin, this one allows where basically you get kills with your other weapons and it will load rounds into this weapon. Ambitious Assassin is if you get a kill, it'll load 1 extra round. So you can actually get, I believe, 3 extra rounds or three total rounds in a grenade launcher that normally a grenade launcher, you have to fire 1 reload, fire 1 reload. So yeah, Destiny just makes me want to replay Borderlands. Does it? Why Borderlands? Dude, that's one good thing that I love about Borderlands and Destiny is like you want to play with somebody, it is so easy to drop in and drop out with your friends. Like we don't have enough of those kinds of games. Drop in, drop out. I will say Destiny though, I feel like is so broken up by load screens. Loading in and loading out. That would be the one big difference. Borderlands though, so it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's back there behind me. Oh yeah, I'll show you guys the new screen too while we're at it. Look at new camera hype. Look at that right there. See that big box? See this big old box? See that big fat box down there? Not that box, the other box. That's Borderlands 3 Collector's Edition, which I've opened and I still to this day have not actually, like, it's been opened and been slid up, but the stuff inside of it has never left the box of that Collector's Edition. So that big ass Collector's Edition right there, literally the stuff's never come out of it. There's a full on Borderlands 3, the ship that you're on, Sanctuary. That ship, there's an actual model of it in there. And one day I had planned on, we're going to put it together, and that never happened. That never ever happened. Right now, you guys are actually checking out the newest feature here on the stream. This is the Elgato Facecam MK2, which just released. And I thought, you know what? I want to buy it and give it a shot. What do you guys think? Does it look good? Does it look good? I'd say it's not a bad camera. I mean, if you look at, okay, so this is a true mirrorless camera is on this screen. That's a true mirrorless camera. So obviously, I feel like there's a lot of people say they're very close. Like, yeah, I don't know about all that. You know, like here, let's flip over to this camera. Like that, not really as good as the other one. I'm not going to lie. The low light performance is, I will say though, I feel like there's more detail in low light areas of the scene than there is with my mirrorless camera. I will say that. But it's like the skin's very soft. My skin's very soft in it. And I ain't this soft. You looking at me, I ain't as soft as you think I am. But yeah, that's the newest edition. I always wanted the second camera so that I can take it off and show around the room and do that sort of thing. So like, there's my amazing PC that I built. And look at over there. Just look at Ellie's bag right there. Amazing. That's why I wanted this camera in the first place, was as essentially a handy cam. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. The handy cam. It's the handy cam. So how's the price comparison? Well, that's a little bit of a different subject. All right. That camera that you're looking at right now, this one, me and you right here, this one is $150. All right. This camera is not $150. You can get, this is the Sony A5100. You can get this one used, and normally they are working just fine used. It's just somebody's moving up from a Sony A5100. But it's the classic streamer camera. This is for just the body alone. You can probably get it used for like $200, $250, somewhere in there. But I also have a wide angle lens on that, which also costs $250. I did not buy it used. I spent $500 for it. And I spent $250 for the lens. So $750. Slightly more expensive. So, solid point. I see where you're going with this, Shui, and I understand it. I'm right there with you. Shui says, I have no idea. Every time that I've tried to play Destiny, I always ended up installing Borderlands 2 or 3 and playing that instead. Yeah. This one's good, even though the other looks better. Yeah, no, I think that, I will say, I'm quite surprised. I mean, when you look at a lot of the, like webcam deals, let me get it a little bit lower there. Yeah. And then rotate this way. I mean, we're so used to seeing stuff like the Logitech C920, you know what I mean? And that's such a shit camera, if you want me to be honest. The reason why, you know, the C920 wouldn't be that bad of a camera, but the fact that every time you open up OBS Studio, you have to manually go back in, and like the auto exposure, you have to shut that off. Otherwise it'll auto exposure and it doesn't do a good job of it. There's also auto low light compensation that automatically come every time you open up OBS. You have to adjust these things. There's also color temperature. Like all the lights in the studio here are at 5100 Kelvin. So by default, I believe that one starts out, like when you fire up the C920, it's like 4600 Kelvin. So I have to go in and I have to change that. And that's every time I open up OBS, every time. And it's the same damn thing. It's like, God damn it. So that's the main reason why the C920, you can actually get the C920 not looking all that bad. It can actually look pretty dope, but yeah. So that's the newest thing added to the stream. I don't think there's anything else that I need as of right now. That was pretty much it. I might get some more lights for that I want to put underneath the bars here, because the backside of these, there's like probably a good 1.5 inches where I could put a light strip around it just to light those and bling them up a little bit more. But if I do that, I'm probably going to get something like the Govee M1s. And those are like $100 for a strand. I don't have $1, $2, $3, $400 to spend on LED lights right now. So I might just get them one at a time and sort of just piece them in. Yeah, I have the C920 and I know your pain. Yeah, every time you fire up OBS, you got to redo the shit every single time. And it drives me insane. But it was good for, I actually have it here on my desk right now. Yeah, it was good for what I wanted it for. I wanted it just as a quick camera that I could pick up. And I will say, this is actually probably a little bit better for what I was looking for like a handy cam, because the USB wire is very flexible. The one that comes with the Elgato is a USB Type-C cord, and it's USB Type-C to Type-A, and it is kind of stiff. So as far as like grabbing it and moving it around, you've seen when I first grabbed it, like, I don't know, I can't like move I have to literally grab the body of the camera and move that around. So yeah. Deb, what up? How are you today? It's good to see you, Deb. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it works. It works for what I want. And it's only $150, so it's like whatever, man. If it's literally what is it still $50 for the C920, something like that? Let me actually look it up right now. Let's look it up. Let me look it up. I want to see how much the C920 is. Whoop. $54. What does it say on the Logitech website? $139. You smoking crack? I would not spend $139 on your camera that can't remember settings. Okay, so according to Logitech, it's $139. On Amazon, you can get it for $54.99. So $55 camera. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. It's not too bad. Yeah, for $150, I might pick one up. Yeah, I mean, it's for $150, and there's actually quite a bit of settings that you can actually go into. I can actually show you a little bit of them right now if you would like. I always like just bullshitting at the beginning of the stream anyways and showing you guys some of the stuff that I've been working on, but I don't have the camera app open. Camera Hub. So it does have a few settings that we can actually mess around with. Here, I'll go to the desktop or display cam. Let's get rid of the Destiny stuff in the background for right now. We'll go back to that. So this is the Camera Hub software. You can't actually see it in here because obviously it's being used. This is one thing I wish that that it was more possible, to be able to use the same feed from a camera in multiple apps at the same time. That was another reason why I didn't end up using multiple instances of OBS at the same time to stream, like one stream to one to YouTube and then one to Twitch, was because you can source clone, but I ran into some issues and stuff. So Groot, what is up? How are you? Good to see you, homie. So this is you can actually do HDR with it, which this is, okay, so dynamic range you can change to high. This is actually considered HDR to them. So high dynamic range, but it's not actual HDR. We can actually, let's flip to the second cam and I'll actually show you guys. Look at this. Yeah, that's HDR. There's some HDR. I do like, though, that you have some ISO settings that you can adjust. So last time when I was messing around with this, it actually messed up when I had this in preview in OBS and I adjusted it through the Camera Hub software. I actually ran into an issue where, like, the FPS on this camera right here that we're face to face talking through, this one right here, I actually went down to like it felt like 4 FPS. But that did not happen just now, which is awesome. I was hoping it wouldn't. But yeah, you can see you can actually adjust ISO, which is nice, as you can't do this with a lot of cameras. And the fact that you can adjust the ISO on it is really nice, really nice. Also, you can adjust the color temperature. You can also make it automatic and whatnot. There's noise reduction, which whatever. There is an anti-flicker setting, which is pretty cool. So if your lights are flickering, because if you guys don't know, LED lights, they flicker, and the flicker can happen at different hertz, 60 times a second, 50 times a second, and then some are a little bit higher. So you're actually able to, if it's flickering at 60 FPS on my screen, you would see them sort of blinking a little bit and like flickering. You would definitely see the flickering. And the fact that you can actually click it and just say, hey, this is at 60 hertz, it will make so your lights don't flicker, which is awesome. That's fucking amazing, you know? Shinoman? Tall and thin, what up, though? How are you, buddy? Good to see you. Groot, how's life treating you? Deb says, I'm good. I don't want to work tomorrow, but I have to pay bills. Man, I ain't got to work tomorrow. That makes you feel any better. I'm looking at the wrong camera now because now I have 2 different cameras I'm trying to pay attention to. I don't have to work tomorrow. Congratulations to me. I am just chilling this evening. Yeah, I was unsure of whether or not I was going to do a stream because I like to, at night, I eat with my mom and then we will sit down and we'll watch. Right now we're going through Game of Thrones. So I knew I wanted to sit down and watch some Game of Thrones with her. And then I didn't realize that it was already like 6 o'clock by the time I was like, dude, I got to get some grub in me. And I'm just like, dude, it's already 6 o'clock. So yeah, I was like, yeah, that's pretty late. But after I got everything all set and I sat down here, I'm like, you know what? I'm definitely streaming tonight. I want to stream. I don't know what I'm going to stream yet. I don't know. I was going back and forth. If Captain Smalls was going to get on, I was thinking about maybe playing some Warzone with him if he was down, if he wanted to. If he didn't, yeah, I totally understand. You get mad and you might say something that's super horrible and it can't be on Twitch. So, but yeah, I was thinking maybe some Warzone with him. Also, there's I've been grinding some Destiny 2, all that stuff as well. So I've been thinking about Destiny 2 or maybe another episode of Elden Ring or maybe another episode of Horizon. But as of right now, I feel like Horizon probably more than anything else. I did play the shit out of Destiny 2's multiplayer this week, though. So I was like, probably not going to play some Destiny 2. I played so much multiplayer that I actually got pretty good at it. let's just go there with it, okay? I played so much that I wasn't horrible. I wasn't horrible the entire week. What class do you play as in Groot? Warlock for life, okay? That's if you say anything but Warlock, you're doing it wrong. it's not always right. Trust me, that's not true. It's good to be a Titan nowadays too. Also, you know what? All three classes are sitting probably the most balanced that they've ever been. Titans rule, whatever. Eat your crayon, stay in the corner. When I need you, I'll tell you to come punch something, okay? Otherwise, you just sit in my well and live. You're welcome. I love the war that can happen between all the different classes. Neo, what is up? How are you? Good to see you, buddy. What up, though? Man, what was it? It was, what the hell was it? I think it was Thursday afternoon. I was sitting here playing games, and I played games for probably, I was doing nothing but playing Iron Banner. I thought about streaming it, and I was like, every time I stream Destiny, everyone's like, boring. So I was like, maybe I won't play Destiny. Or maybe I won't stream it. But I wanted to definitely get the gun that I wanted. And here I can actually, let's open up. So here's the gun I was after, the Tusk of the Boar. I did get my God roll. I got my Chain Reaction Envious Assassin roll that I was after. Doink. Here, let's go to this screen. Make it easier. So I got my Chain Reaction Envious Assassin roll that I wanted. I also got a Hatchling Slice one that I wanted. And I also wanted a Envious Assassin Hatchling one. I didn't get that. So, but this one I think might end up being really, really good. This one might end up being the best one. But anyways, Thursday, I played the shit out of it. I ended up getting 0 God rolls Thursday, Friday, or it wasn't until yesterday that I finally got all 3 of these God rolls were all yesterday. So I probably put in, I'd say close to 20 hours because I was playing, like I'd play when I first wake up for like maybe an hour, and then a couple hours later I'd jump on for an hour, and then before I went to work I'd jump on for an hour, and after I got home from work I jumped on for an hour. So probably a good 4 or 5 hours each day. And I ended up actually going on I had some massive games. I actually led the lobby several times, which I was kind of surprised about because me and PvP don't see eye to eye when it comes to just, I love BRs, and those I'm good at because I have fun playing a BR. Most of the time when I'm playing something like Destiny or like Valorant, I don't like games where you just go to a corner, peek out, and shoot your gun. And then you fucking either win or you lose, you die, you respawn, you go back to the same fucking corner or one of 4 different corners. I hate those. Extremely boring and repetitive to me. So I don't get a lot of fun out of a lot of PvP games. But I was having fun. I was, it's been so long since I played it. It was good. It was good. So I ended up getting this yesterday, or all 3 of these God rolls yesterday. I as much as I wanted the Chain Reaction Envious Assassin roll, and I feel like this is probably going to be the best roll, I feel like right now, this is probably going to end up being the best one. Of course, I'm gearing up for Tuesday. There is the release of the newest free DLC, the Into the Light DLC, and I think we're going to be able to get the forbearance on day 1 of that. So the forbearance is essentially this, but arc-based wave frame grenade launcher, and also instead of Envious Assassin, it comes with Ambitious Assassin, which is probably a little bit better if you just want to use a grenade launcher and not use other weapons. So. Blue, yes, Blue. You want Blue? Goobs, it's good to see you. How are you today? What up? What up? Echo. Change studio lights to blue.
Okay.
Blue! There you go. Can you even see me now? Can you even see me now? Good Lord. This is the only thing that I haven't quite figured out Okay, so if I adjust my ISO on my camera so that you guys can see, let me demonstrate right now. So I can adjust my ISO to bring out my face right now. You know what I mean? So now you guys can actually see me. But let's say we go back to white. Don't worry, Groot. Not sorry, Groot. Gubin. I will change this light back for you in just 1 second. Okay. Echo, change studio lights to white. Echo, change studio lights to cool white.
Okay.
You see, this gets very blown out now. Like my camera actually allows me to see hot spots. And right here is an extreme hot spot right here. It's clipping real bad. It actually doesn't look too bad on the face though. So maybe that is possible. Echo. This works too. Echo, change studio lights to blue.
Okay.
There you go. Even now, it's still a little bit hard. And then the only other thing I can do to sort of fix that is to increase the lights in my face. And that works, I guess. That works a little bit, doesn't it? This is only 15%, but that's pretty fucking bright. I'm not going to lie. You guys don't even, you guys can't tell, but I can tell how fucking white that is. How does the second camera look in low light? So this is the new Elgato cam, Elgato Face Cam MK2, for those of you guys that just joined. Like Queen. What up, Queen? How are you? So this is the new Elgato MK2. This actually is pretty good. It's really good as far as the color in the background goes, doesn't it? It's actually pretty damn good. That's not too shabby at all. That really picking up. That's that high dynamic color right there. What happens if we turn off the high dynamic color? All right, high dynamic color is going to standard now. Well, it's a thing. What do you guys like better? All right, option 1 is the one we're looking at now, or option 2. Which one do you guys like better? Option 1 or option 2? You're distracting, Goobin. It's your beautiful face is what it is. 3? Goob said 3. Go with 3. Green says, I'm okay stopping in before I inevitably fall asleep on the couch. LOL. How are you? I'm doing awesome. I've been missing the stream here. It's only been, 5 days? But I swear it felt like a month. I was so ready to stream today. I'm streaming way later than I anticipated. I sat down and watched a couple of one episode of I had tacos. Mom made tacos, which was awesome. Thank you, Mama. And so I ate tacos with my mom, and then we watched an episode of Game of Thrones. Right now we're on season 4. She ain't big into those kind of shows. I talked her into it, and we ended up we're on season 5 now, and now she loves it. Now she loves it. I think she more or less likes spending time with me watching movies more than the actual show itself, but she is liking it. What kind of tacos? White American tacos. I'm pregnant. I need details. It was just tacos. It was just actually it was she made Mexican fried rice with diced tomatoes and chilies, green chilies, and then just regular old taco meat. I think it was Old El Paso. Yeah. Tacos. Oh yeah, you want me to talk dirty to you? It's taco time, boys and girls. So yeah, heavy taco eating happened today. That was a thing. Nobody gave me. I'm just gonna go with. I'm gonna just stick it on high. I think like the high. I feel like the high one looks better. So yeah. And it's not even Tuesday. I was gonna think about it, and I was like, but no, I don't want to wait till Tuesday and eat my tacos. No. She always makes such good. Like my mom might be one of the best cooks I've ever. Like her lasagna is fucking tier 9. Like it's so fucking good. Like her lasagna is addictive. You'll make yourself sick because it's so good. Also she does really anything she makes. I can't think of anything she does. See, I don't like potatoes. She likes to do like fried sausage and potatoes in a pan and with a little bit of olive oil, and then makes them like a crust on the potatoes, and then adds in sausage or Polish sausage or something to it, and then eggs. I'm not a big fan of potatoes, so that. But I do like the sausage. Tacos are good any day of the week. I will second that. Okay. I'm so jealous of people who enjoy cooking. I'm decent at it, but I cook with hate, not love. Like I hate making food. I just want to eat it. You and me, we're together. We're together on this one. Arya Stark is my favorite character in Game of Thrones. Arya is pretty awesome. She just joined, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear it, don't listen. Also, the fucking show is 7 years old, so maybe you should watch it instead of yelling at me about spoilers. But she just joined up. What is that? What's the group that she joins in Bravos? The Faceless Ones? Is that what it is? Goob says, I've seen the whole thing. I don't give a shit about them other people. Is it the Faceless Ones or something like that? Yeah, she just joined them. Literally, like, this the episode after she joined is the episode I'm on right now. Tyrion Lannister just got kidnapped after murdering his father on the toilet. He just got kidnapped by Ser Jorah Mormont. Isn't that his name? Ser Jorah Mormont? I think is what Moron? Ser Jorah Mormont? I think that's it. I feel like I nailed it. If I didn't, oh well, I'll get over it. But yeah, I've fallen in love with it. I really am. Tyrion has a knack for getting kidnapped. He does, doesn't he? It's now the second time. He's also got locked up twice, so those could technically be considered also kidnappings in a way. Kind of, maybe. Let me put this camera down, these lights down to 10%. Is that okay still? Yeah, that's still good. There's so much I'm still trying to figure out about the stream. There really is. I don't know. What do you guys want me to play today? What are you guys thinking? Do you guys want to see some? I still do have one god roll I could go after in Destiny. I also need to make a build for Tuesday in Destiny as well. So we could go through the process of trying to maybe make a build and testing a build out, or we can play another episode of Elden Ring. That would be episode number 5 of Elden Ring. Or we could do episode 4 of Horizon Forbidden West. Do what you want, Salty Comedian. Don't you fucking come in here yelling at me, bro. What up, Salty? How are you? Every time I see your name, it says Salty, and I immediately get salty about it. I get salty about the word salty. Is that weird? Does that make me the weird one? Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm feeling. There's so much that I want to do. Like, I've been caught in this mode all day long, if you want me to be completely honest. So, of course, today's my first day off after my horrible, it was a shitty work week, let me tell you that. But decide for yourself. We enjoy you having fun. Nice. But I was like, as soon as I woke up today, I wanted to get on, and my goal was I wanted to get a build done for Destiny 2 for Tuesday. Because essentially the new game mode that's coming out is called Onslaught, and essentially there's going to be like a central sort of reactor or like a computer, and enemies are going to be moving their way towards it, and you essentially are going to have to stop them from destroying it. So you can buy like machine guns and stuff, like turret guns and stuff like that, and tripwires to put down, and it's sort of like a base defense sort of deal is what you're doing in it, and or a horde mode mixed with a base defense. And I wanted to make a build, so I had jumped on, and I can't get it right. Okay, so we just got this new grenade launcher, the Tusk of the Boar, and I was like, I want to incorporate this into it. I feel like it would be really good for it. And then as I was incorporating into it, I'm like, but I feel like using the stasis subclass would be better. Yeah, tower defense, or yeah, something along them lines. So I don't know. I feel like I couldn't get nothing right. And I sat here and stared at a screen for an hour and never actually got anything done. Work is always shitty, says Deb. I second that. Here. Yeah. Queen says, I work a cushy desk job and it's still shitty. And I don't want to go. I don't ever want to go. I wanted to call in sick so bad yesterday and just stream. I was this fucking close. That close. And I was like, just go to work. I don't think I've called in sick in like since September of last year. We are in the middle of an ad break. I apologize to those who are stuck in the ad hole right now. I apologize, and I wish you all the best, and hopefully you get back soon. But for those of you that are still here, I'm looking at you right there. I see you. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. I appreciate the subs to the channel. Those all go to helping me buy some of the games that I play for you guys. So without you guys, that's not possible. You guys are fucking wonderful. I'll kiss you on your faces. I love you. And we see you. Goob, I see you. Are you pulling a baby talk on me? Are you baby talking me? I see you. Poke them. Poke the babies. Queen's like, I don't think I want Rocket around my baby anymore. I just had a week off, and honestly, I want another month, all right? Isn't it worse, though, if you have a week off? It gets 10 times worse, because then when it is time to go back, you're not ready for it. You're not ready for it at all. Peekaboo. Peek a number. So yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I guess we could, maybe we'll do a little bit of, you know what? Let's do some Destiny 2 PvP. I'll see if I can't get a couple of drops of this gun, and maybe, I want one more role, and the other role I want is Envious Assassin. And, so essentially I want, Envious Assassin in this slot. And I also want Hatchling in this one. That's the other role I want. I don't know which of them are going to be good or not, but I think that's what I want to go after. So, yeah, let's jump in. Let's do a couple of rounds of PvP. We'll get a couple, drops of this gun and see if we maybe can't get lucky. And then we'll switch over and we'll do some Horizon Forbidden West then, I think. Ads are the great evil of our time. Shui, I could not agree with you any more than I possibly do right now. Like, we are one. It's almost like I'm inside of you. Not like, listen, okay, let's not. All right, I apologize. All right, I didn't mean to be inside of you, but I did. No, I'm with you 100%. There's few things in this world I hate more than ads. Literally the worst, the absolute worst. We can't wait until you scream at Horizon. I don't yell at Horizon ever, do I? Maybe a little bit. Okay. Queen says, LOL, see, I'm weird. I've never done baby talk towards an infant or child. My cats, on the other hand, they get all the baby talk. All about the cats, right? Deb's a cat lover too, if I remember right. See, I'm a dog dude, and I talk to my dog like he's my best friend. I literally talk shit to him all the time. All the fucking time. All right, I'm going to fire up Destiny. We're going to play a little bit of Destiny. We'll start out in some Destiny PvP. I suppose I should probably change the stream title before we jump into it so that people know what they're getting into when they join the stream. Also change not just the title, but the game as well. We're not just chatting anymore. We're jumping into Destiny 2. And let's go a little PvP. Maybe? We're going to play some Iron Butthole. I wonder if Twitch is going to allow me to put that in the title. Please allow me. Yes! Got him! Iron Butthole is allowed. Can confirm. All right. And then, what else did I have to do? There was something else I had to do. Oh yeah, I got to put together a PvP build real quick. I still, there's all these builds that you can save. Like there's a literal class system that you can save, like a build save system. And somehow I never end up with my shit in the builds. All right, I'm firing up the game right now. Shut your mouth. Quit yelling at me. Stop fucking yelling at me, you guys. My dog gets talked to like she's a shithead dawdler. Yes, that's me. Dude, like my dog's new thing is every time I sit down to do literally fucking anything, this little bastard, this little son of a bitch can't help but come up and cry and wants to go outside. And it doesn't matter how many fucking times he's been out over the course of the day. The moment I sit down to relax, the dog would come up and cry and wants to go outside. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Let him piss on the floor? No, I got to let him out. It's not okay. I hate it. You guys want to stick in this screen today, or would you guys like the big game screen? This one. Which one you guys want? You guys want the mini screen so you can see everything? You want... That's not the one. That's not the one, asshole. You guys want this one? That's display? Or do you guys want game time? Mini? Goob says, I want a mini. Wait a minute. No. Goob wants this one right here. Sounds like Nova, except this bitch will then cry about being outside and not go pot. Yeah, that's what my dog literally, and what's worse is my dog is getting old now and he can't jump down the stairs because he'll go down like the first step and be fine. The next step, he's already moving and his momentum's got a hold of him. So then then jumps. And for some reason, he always lands on, instead of his paws down like this, he folds them over and then lands on them like this and then falls down. And then he'll end up hurting his legs. So I got to take him down the stairs and then I put him down there. I go back up and it's cold out. I live in Michigan. So I go back inside and this little turd immediately sees that I'm not watching him and then comes right back up the stairs. So he'll go up the stairs. He won't go down. He will go down if I forced him to, but now he literally, as soon as I let him out, he waits.